it's Reagan, and today I have a very exciting unboxing video. I am going to be unboxing 2 OwlCrates for the month of May. I have, wait for it, an OwlCrate Jr. and a traditional variety of OwlCrate. This month I am working with OwlCrate to bring you guys this unboxing video. I also wanted to quickly let you know before I jump in to the boxes themselves, you have a coupon code for you guys that will give you 15% off your first order with OwlCrate, which is Peruse 15. Excited to dive into OwlCrate's boxes this month. OwlCrate is one of my favorite book subscription services. I think they just have the best books and the best things, and they're so fun. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right in. Well, I'm gonna start with OwlCrate Jr., which, as you guys know, is their newer box creation designed for more of a middle grade reader, but as you guys know, I love middle grade books, so I'm stoked to have whatever is inside of here, regardless, even though I'm 23. So looking at the little card given on the inside, it looks like we might have a detective themed this month, and it also has a lot of dog references, so I don't know, dog detective, I'm into it. So the first thing I see in this box is hilarious and very, very cute. It is a classic and fail-proof disguise. We got a little glasses with eyebrows and a nose to trick everyone about who you actually are. Like I said, best disguise you could possibly have. Next up is something that I think is very, very cool, and it is a secret code book. It teaches you over 50 different secret codes, and it also allows you to like crack them yourself. So this is a really, really good like brain exercise, and also who doesn't want to learn secret codes? So you could write like notes to each other and people can decipher them. I also feel like this would be a good way to pass the time. I'm traveling very soon and this might be a fun airplane book. Next up we have a little tote bag that says top secret confidential. You know, just to keep all of your top secret and confidential information in, so people know not to touch it. We have a little magnifying glass bookmark, which is not only adorable and on theme, it's actually very helpful, I believe, for people who might have a harder time reading smaller print, because it's a magnifying glass and it actually magnifies things to a 3 times size. So this I think is really nifty, actually, and it's also, like I said, adorable. Next up we have the book that was given in this month's OwlCrate Jr. box, and it looks so freaking cute, and it is called The World's Greatest Detective by Carolyn Carlson. And just look at this amazing illustrated cover. It just speaks to me. With the novel, you also get a signed book plate, which is great, as well as a note from the author explaining the novel and also explaining the box itself. And you also get this really, really adorable detective, World's Greatest Detective card that you can keep on you to let people know that you're an official detective. This novel sounds like heaps and heaps of fun. It follows our main characters, Ivy and Toby, who are working together to try to win an investigators competition. Toby considers himself the worst detective along Detectives Row, even though his family and his uncle are very, very, very good. And Ivy, however, considers herself the best detective, but she can't show off her skills because they won't let her in. Together they team up and try to win the competition together, especially at the beginning of the games when there is a murder that happens on the grounds. This just sounds like a whole lot of fun. I love detective stories. I love middle grade. Seems like it has some really fun historical elements to this as well. And this is really giving me some Agatha Christie mixed with Kingsman's vibe. I don't know. I just like this whole idea that there's an order of detectives who go out and solve all the crimes. And it kind of makes me feel like spies. And this just sounds really, really, really fun. So that is everything in the OwlCrate Jr. box. And now we're going to move on to the original OwlCrate. Really excited to unbox this one because OwlCrate recently announced that they are doing exclusive covers within their boxes, and the May box has an exclusive cover for the novel that's inside, and they're actually gonna have an exclusive cover in each one of their boxes for the rest of the year. And I love covers, so I'm excited to see what this looks like. All right, so excited. This box is comic book themed. I don't know. I have been like obsessed with Wonder Woman and X-Men lately, and this could not come at a better time. I'm so excited to see what's inside. I already see a Funko Pop in the distance. Hold on. Yes, I was right. The first thing in here is a Funko Pop of Deadpool, which is just great. Deadpool is definitely one of my favorite villains as of late. He is hilarious. I loved the movie, and he's so little and adorable. I can't wait to put him on my bookshelf. This is so great. Next up, we have a delicious treat to eat whilst reading, and it's called cafe, but it's a premium coffee candy. I have recently, not so recently, this year I've become a caffeine coffee addict, so I'm actually very excited about this because I love coffee and I want to eat it in all forms. Next up, we have this adorable comic book inspired pens that are one of those really fun ones that have all different type of pen options with all sorts of colors. This is going to be great. I'm going to bring this to my office and people are going to be so jealous. Literally so excited. I'm not even kidding. So this is another OwlCrate exclusive. It is a Wonder Woman adorable size candle. It's a Wonder Woman candle. Oh, I'm so excited to light this. I literally just mentioned how obsessed I have been with Wonder Woman. What timing? OwlCrate is reading my mind. Next up, we have a little comic book keychain. I'll obviously have close-ups of this, as well as a cool comic book pin. I like these kind of things. I like to put them on my backpack. I like to put them on my jean jacket. I like to put pins everywhere. I think they add a little personality, and the colors on these are super cool. Next up is a chapter sampler for a comic book that looks really, really good. And it's called Afar, and like I said, it's a chapter sample of a comic book, so there's actually beautiful full-colored illustrations in this, which is awesome. And this is a story that's set in a post-industrial desert wasteland, and we follow a 15-year-old Kimia who all of a sudden develops a type of power, and we follow her as she explores it. This looks beautiful, and it seems, the art style in this seems beautiful and is definitely catching my attention. It's been actually a little while since I've read a comic book, which honestly I'm a little disappointed about. So I definitely need to maybe pick this up and also just pick up more comics in general. Yay. And last and certainly not least is the book itself, and this month we have Eliza and Her Monsters. Like I mentioned, this is an OwlCrate exclusive cover, and boy, isn't it just absolutely beautiful. I love the drawings combined with the real life imagery. And like always, this book also comes with a signed bookplate as well as a note from the author kind of going over the book as well as the items themselves. So this book seems like an adorable love story following two fandom like kings and queens. This follows Eliza, who writes a very, very popular fan fiction comic book series online. She loves the online world. That's where all of her friends are. That's where her passion is. And in the same side of that, she doesn't really care about the real world and making those type of connections. However, a boy named Wallace transfers to her school, who's also a very well-known fan fiction fandom writer, and they kind of meet up, and Wallace actually thinks Eliza is just another fan, but Eliza's secret is actually eventually shared, that she's actually a author of a very popular comic series, and that kind of changes her life and forces her to confront some things and maybe realize that the offline world is awesome too. This book really sounds interesting. Not only does it sound adorable, but it also has excerpts of both of the people's work. So there's a lot of drawings and illustrations that follow Eliza's work throughout the entirety of this book, and I just think that's so, so, so cool. I always love when books have like a mixed media element to them, and I really feel like that also fits this type of story as well. It's always cool to see the main character's work and not just hear about it, so I'm really excited to read this. And the last thing in the book is an actual art print that I think is inspired by the art that's within the novel that I just showed off, which I think is very, very exciting. Alrighty guys, that concludes my unboxing video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will leave the coupon code that I mentioned down below again. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed this month's OwlCrates. I thought they were really great. And yes, I will see you guys soon with another video soon. Goodbye!